I woke up hearing a bagpipe and remembered where I was. Who was playing those things at this hour? I jumped up and went to the window. Out there in the gardens, he tramped about, playing bagpipes. What else could he do? He looked up and nodded and carried on. I decided I'd better get dressed. As I left the room, I found a large box on a table near the door. I opened it, and inside was a suit. A tartan suit with a peplum down the side. Beautiful. Where had that come from? Holy crap, what the hell? Well, I didn't have anything to wear before, and the size was even right. Interesting. Someone who could guess my size. That had never happened before. First time for everything, I thought. Breakfast was alone. I guess he had gone off to clean his pipes. I knew I wouldn't need any lunch after that. In he came. Got your boots on? Ready for a hike? He asked. I wondered still where the other people were for the weekend here, but thought they must still be asleep. Boots on, I was ready to go. I followed him as we set out. He strode ahead of me with a gun strapped across his back. For the wild animals, he said. Well, I thought that could apply to anyone or anything. He hummed and sang as we made our way along a rocky trail. Good thing I wasn't wearing heels. They would have been destroyed, and I would have been slipping between the rocks. I was quite smug looking down at my new hiking shoes. Not heels, but as close as I could get. At least the color worked. Red again. Couldn't keep away from it. A loud noise interrupted my musings as I tramped along. Stopping short, I almost slid off a rock. Stag ahead, he said. In the distance there he stood, king of the moors. Oops, no moors here. King of the kingdom. I couldn't decide. Wow, was all I could come up with again. As we stood near a crag of a rock, the stag lowered his head to munch on the grass. This hike was turning out to be more than I had ever expected. A thought hit me. What if I needed to use the toilet? I suppose I would do the same as anywhere else when out in the trees. He excused himself for a moment, so I figured that's what he had been thinking. As I stood there alone, I still couldn't believe how everything had come together like clockwork. I wondered if the clock would keep ticking or if it would blow up. To be continued.